Hello my friends and welcome back to Fallout New Vegas. In our last video we did end our day at Caesar's camp actually talking to Benny over here, and I still need to decide his fate. I think there was more to talk to him about.
Sing, baby. You got a captive audience.
So let me see what else I'm missing. Factions who rule New Vegas. I think I did this last time.
Name a name.
I did.
Go on.
And then more about him, I think I also did.
I never tire of talking about myself.
Of course you don't. Yeah.
Go on.
So Caesar says I get to decide how you die.
So you keep saying.
I could help him escape. Does he have a preference, though?
Yeah. To die in my sleep at a ripe old age after a marathon session of hey-hey with 30 sex-starved broads. You'll set that up? Look, I ain't a harbor for illusions. I ain't expecting to get out of this shindig alive. That's why I'm trying to hand you my scheme, baby. It's called having a legacy.
I mean, I kind of want to be like the queen of New Vegas, but I don't want it to be Benny's legacy. You did shoot me in the head. So how do you feel about crucifixion? I feel like that would be just desserts for shooting me in the head, right?
Yeah, real popular around here. It's a crowd pleaser.
So I can help him escape. Maybe we should fight it out in the arena fair and square.
You do that for me, baby? Don't tease if you don't mean it.
I really don't want to do that.
Ta-ta.
Ta-ta. Do I talk to Caesar about how I want him to die?
We'll talk again when you've destroyed whatever is down in that bunker. Not before.
Oh, okay.
Was there more for us to discuss?
Maybe.
Wale.
Okay, so I need to go and deal with this bunker situation before I get to deal with Benny. I think demolish Mr. House's bunker under the weather station. Well, I'm not going to do that. But I have to go and do something with it. Hopefully I cannot destroy it.
Hello.
Hello. Should I get my companions?
That chip of yours? I wouldn't wager it on blackjack. Unless the dealer has a 5 or 6 showing.
Okay, let's, no, let's get going. There you go.
Aw, just when the...
And then, Edie, you need to come with me again. Or should I wait until daytime again? Just again, so everybody is in their place where they're supposed to be in case there's anyone else to talk to. That's what I'm very poorly trying to say. I am slightly concerned that I'm going to go to the bunker, not do what Caesar wants me to do, and then they kill me for it or something like that. That could be a thing. Okay, it's down over here where I need to go. But is there anything else around here for me to look at?
Our way.
I think I...
True to Kaiser.
Yeah, true to Kaiser. Ugh, no. I think I did everything else. I talked to her over there. I'm not going to say her name again because then my phone's going to want to participate.
Morning.
Morning. That guy is all sorts of creepy. He's way too excited about his dogs. What's in here? Melody.
I can't talk to you. It's not allowed.
I'm a friend. It's okay for you to talk to friends, right? I mean, sure.
I guess that's okay. If you're a friend, can you help me?
What do you do here?
I help take care of the Brahmin. I sometimes bring water and food to people. That's it.
What did you need help with? If it's escaping, I don't know if I can help you.
Antony took Sergeant Teddy away and gave him to the stinky dogs. I want him back.
They let you have toys here? Why did Antony take him away? Probably because they're not allowed to have toys here.
Antony said he was punishing me for trying to hide it from the Legion.
I'll see what I can do.
Thanks.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Sergeant Teddy. Melody's bear, Sergeant Teddy, was taken by Antony and given to the Legion mongrels as a chew toy. She'd like her toy back. Once you retrieve it from Antony, return it to her. Oh, okay. There's one Brahmin for you to do. These people are horrible. Let's go talk to Antony up here. Caused some problems, no doubt, for myself. Anthony was the guy who was way too excited about his dogs again. The voice acting on that one was great, though. Hello.
What?
I'm here for Melody's bear.
The stupid girl should know by now that even the rags on her back are a privilege. Anyway, my mongrels like their new toy. Tell you what, you square off with 4 of my best dogs. No armor and no weapons except a machete. You survive, and I let you have the bear.
Can't we make some kind of deal?
No deal. You and 4 of my dogs. Not 2, not 3.
But 4?
4.
You won't mind if I kill them?
I think they'll probably end up killing you. I trained them myself. But if you do win somehow, the mongrels will at least get honorable deaths.
Sure. I can try.
Good luck. You'll need it.
Chop, 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 chop. Just smash the button. Get him, get him, get him. Oh, I'm accepted by Caesar's Legion. I don't know how I feel about that. Folks have come to accept you for your helpful nature. Arena victory. With the duel concluded, your regular equipment has been returned to you. Okay, I can drink a sunset sarsaparilla. Can I have the bear now, Antony?
True to Kaiser.
Damn it! I thought they had you!
You call that a challenge? Ha, you thought wrong, sir.
Take the bear. I can't believe I let some of my best dogs get killed over this stupid thing.
I mean,
Your
yeah.
stuff is in the crate next to the arena entrance. Leave it there too long, and we'll dump it in the lake.
No! Goodbye, I'm Sergeant
Later.
Teddy. I need to go get my stuff. I'm very confused. Oh, I need to put my armor just back on. Oh, and let's not forget my all-important hat. I love my hat so much. I just want to be able to wear a purdy dress to go with it. And then I can, like, rule the wasteland in high heels and a purdy dress. Why not? I have your teddy bear, little girl. Oh, there she is.
Hi.
Hi. I got Sergeant Teddy. He's a little chewed up.
That's okay. I'll fix him. Can I have him now?
Here you go. Not so fast. What will you give me for him? Tear Sergeant Teddy in half? That is so horrible. No, little girl, here you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I gained karma.
So long.
I can't free you, little girl, but I can at least do something nice. I'm a Wasteland watcher. Where is Veronica? Does she just not like to participate in being here? I mean, I understand. But I need you to come with me.
What's up?
Let's get going.
Aw, just when the standing around was getting exciting.
Yeah. Okay. Now I suppose we shall go to my quest marker, unless, of course, I find something else on the way. Machete. So I was looking back at my last video when I was trying to make more 22s. I broke down actual 22s. No doubt you guys will tell me in the comments, but that's why I had no ammo for my gun. So it's my own fault. You know what? It's fine. I have a new silenced weapon anyway to use, and the ammo for that is a little bit more readily available. So I'm sure I'll get more 22 ammo eventually. Oh, that's just the wires holding the tent up. Oh, to sharpen their machetes. I don't know why I'm getting the Daenerys, but it's fine. Ooh, who are you? You seem fancy.
Morning. You're wise to serve the Legion by choice.
I'm not actually serving the Legion. I just inadvertently did something that got me.
Slave girls are quite beautiful.
Legion rep, and you talk about slave girls like that, it really creeps me out. I mean, you guys are creepy anyway, but is there somebody over there? No. Okay.
That machine looks like a floating eye.
I don't like it.
I don't like it.
He doesn't like it. I like it because it creeps you guys out.
None may enter without Caesar's permission.
Well, I have the permission, so it's the door to Weather Monitoring Station. Huh.
Caesar has permitted your weapons to be returned to you while you serve him.
All right, it's about time. Hand him over. No, thank you.
Caesar has put a lot of trust in you. Be worth it.
Deliver the platinum chip to Mr. House. I don't think I'm doing any of that stuff yet.
The camps are getting crowded.
Well, stop kidnapping people. Like broken terminals.
Slaves aren't much of a challenge in the arena.
Well, neither are your dogs, to be honest. How do I open? There we go. Weather station console. The console hums quietly, powered by some unknown source. There is a large round slot on the console about the size of a large poker chip. So insert the platinum chip into the slot. Enter the secret bunker. Data. I'm on the wrong one, of course. House Always Wins, part 1 and 2. Wild card. You and one army. Find Mr. House's hidden bunker buried beneath the Legion stronghold at Fortification Hill. That's what I'm kind of working on right now. I wonder how far I can progress on the house quests / Caesar quest / Yes Man quest before I start, you know, failing a certain ending option. That's what I kind of want to know. It probably isn't as far as I would like. Enter elevator door to securitron vault. No, I want to put this one there instead. Yeah. Oh. Hello, Mr. House.
I see you reached your destination safely. Shall we get to work?
Why did you send me here?
The Platinum chip is a data storage device. I need you to manually upload the data from the chip to the facility's primary computer. There's a terminal at the other end of this facility. There's a complication. While I can broadcast to this screen, I can't control any of the facility's systems. That means I can't deactivate its security bots, most of which appear to be active according to the status board I'm looking at.
What will you do with your what was that? Yeah, what was that you said about security systems?
The same equipment failure that prevents me from remotely operating this facility seems to have activated its security robots and turrets.
Oh.
There's a security room near the base of the stairs. Perhaps you can deactivate them yourself.
What will you do with your securitrons?
My army will do what an army does best. Defend territory from invaders and maintain order.
We'll see what happens. I'll upload the data as you ask. I guess we'll see what happens.
I like to think you have enough sense to do the right thing. The rewards for doing so are immense, as are the punishments for not doing so.
Anything else?
Stop wasting time. Go upload the data on the Platinum chip to the facility's primary computer.
Vault status terminal. Welcome, Mr. House. Status log. Most recent events displayed. November 14th, 2279 radiation leak detected. And then at the same time, well, a minute later, maintenance bot dispatched. 2 minutes later, power surge detected. Maintenance bot non-responsive. Moving to security alert level 1. Protectrons activated. Turrets activated. Sentry bots on standby. Awesome. Turret status. They're active. So are protectrons. And... yeah, and sentry bots. Great. That was it, right? Yep, that was it. Okay. We'll just sneak around.
Multiple failures detected.
Okay, would be helpful if I got out a local map. And I should probably put on some Radix. What did it say? I have 72% radiation resistance. That's not bad. Oh, I don't want pulse grenades. Hang on. Or plasma grenades. No, thank you. Recon armor and helmet. That's the sneaky stuff, right? 5 sneak. I don't know if it's really worth it. Takedown operations terminal hard. I should be able to unlock this one. Cancel security alert. Average. I can turn off the turrets. Right? Everything's going to standby mode. Network connection not found. Dummy terminal inactive. So I may still have to deal with sentry bots. Activated somewhere else. Here? The junction box could be rewired to override the security door controls, disconnecting it from the automated security systems and opening the door. Sure. Holy schmoly. Shut the door. Please shut the door. Oh, wow. Okay, hang on. What quest just got updated? Wildcard, you and what army? So I explored the bunker, destroy the securitron army by overloading the bunker's reactor, or upgrade the securitron army to use later for your own purposes. Well, I would like to upgrade it so it's extra fancy for me. That'd be helpful, right?
Move along, please.
There's so many of them. It's awesome.
Move along, please.
Examine power regulator. If the bunker's power regulators are destroyed, its reactor core will overload in a matter of seconds with catastrophic results.
Please.
I don't want to do that. Systems room? It's not creepy at all that it's literally just standing right there, waiting to talk to you. Securitron operations console. I'm assuming this is probably where I do the upgrading. Securitron operations console. This is the Securitron operations console for the Securitron Vault. Software updates can be installed from this console. Okay, well, let's come back. Let's go see what all these other markers are for. I'm assuming to smash and destroy.
Move along, please.
Yeah, it's another generator.
Move along, please.
And that's another generator. Okay. Well, we're not going to destroy. We're going to upgrade. Please. I want my own private robot army. Insert the platinum chip and install the MK2 upgrade software. Oh, wow. Wildcard, you and what army has completed? Oh. I didn't even notice this door here before. It's permanently jammed. Oh, gosh. What does...
Move along, please.
I need to return to Caesar. I was supposed to destroy this place, and I didn't.
Move along, please.
They're all soldiers now! It's kind of scary. Or intimidating. Maybe that's the correct word. Okay, let's see how I'm going to get out of this with Caesar now.
You've carried out Caesar's will, but I must confiscate your equipment again.
Oh, well, let's keep my holdout weapons.
You're free to leave.
Just in case this all goes south, which I expect that it will.
The new slave girls are quite beautiful.
Please stop talking about ladies that way. It's really... Mm-mm. I'm guessing I have to drop off my companions again, right?
You must enter Kaisar's tent alone. Anyone else must remain out.
Yeah. Okay. Edie, I need you to stay here, please. Wait. Same thing for you, Veronica.
Whole future of New Vegas seems like it's up in the air. Guess I should wait things out before buying a condo in the Ultralux, huh?
I mean, look.
Should have brought something to read.
I feel like I'm gonna be a benevolent ruler with a firm and fair fist. Okay.
I'm looking forward to getting sent across the river.
Of course you are. Anything new from you?
Was there more for us to discuss?
Nope.
Wale.
I felt the ground shake a while ago. I'll take that as a sign you've got the job done.
Oh,
There
yeah.
are rewards for doing as I command. Today, your reward is vengeance. You get to decide how Benny dies.
Oh, okay.
Go to Benny. Let him know what you've decided. My Praetorians will perform the execution. Unless you want to perform it yourself.
Can I set him free? Probably not.
You need to work on your bloodthirst. We won't speak again until Benny is dead.
Oh.
Walk away if you want, but if you do, he's going up on a cross. You're still making a choice.
I don't know that I want to crucify him.
We have nothing to discuss until
Was there more for us to discuss?
Nope.
Wale.
you've dealt with Benny.
The camps are getting crowded.
You guys all look the same, so I'm wondering, yep, you are all the same. Okay, so what should I do with Benny?
So, baby, what did you find down there?
Hundreds of securitrons, all of them upgraded now, just like Mr. House once. Sure.
So, all this time, the old man had an entire army on layaway?
Mm-hmm.
Clever player. Just imagine the look on Baldy's face when those securitrons come pouring out on Judgment Day. I'd pay to have that bronze. So all you gotta do is talk to Yes Man. Figure out how to set things in motion. Make Vegas a town I would have been proud of, baby. Let it swing.
I have to decide what happens to you now.
I see. And how's that gonna happen?
We talked about how you might sneak out of here. We'll fight in the arena fair and square. You'll be crucified for my amusement. I've decided to kill you here and now. How about I untie you? Let's try the arena option.
Machetes at 20 paces, hey? I accept your challenge.
We'll see how this goes. I don't want to let him go. I feel like crucifying him is pretty awful.
You're a class act, baby. Not to say I'm gonna make it easy for you.
I hope you do make it easy for me, because I have like 0 melee skills. Benny's head is crippled, but his health is still pretty good. Arena victory. With the duel concluded, your regular equipment has been returned to you. Benny's suit, Maria. Okay. Can I wear Benny's suit? Like, is that a thing that can happen? No. That is horrible. Okay, I killed Benny fair and square. I feel like that's the best option that he was going to get from me. Although sometime when I play again, I will crucify him.
Crowded.
Maybe.
I'm sure you found Benny's demise pleasing.
Kind of.
The destruction of an enemy? There are few things more satisfying.
Okay.
Let's press on, shall we? As I was telling you before, I want Mr. House out of the picture. You have an interest in his death, too. If he knows that you destroyed his gadgets beneath the fort, he will strike back. You know where to find him. How he dies? I leave up to you.
I'll eliminate Mr. House for you. Oh, I have some questions to ask.
What did you want to know?
Are your bodyguards special in any way?
My Praetorians embody the martial ideals of my legion. Each one of them has done enough conquering and killing to deserve the rank of Centurion. Instead, I invited them to join my guard. So the invitee chooses whichever current guard he thinks is weakest and challenges him. The fight is to the death. It keeps them from getting complacent.
Sure. How long has Lucius been the head of your Praetorians?
Lucius has been the head of my guard for 5 years now. He was a subordinate guard for 8 before that. No invitee has dared to challenge him yet. Maybe it's an issue of respect. He is getting on in years.
Let's talk about something else.
What else did you want to know?
I've heard rumors of your legate Lanius. What's his story?
Linnaeus is the greatest of my battlefield commanders. Some might call him a great man, but I'm not sure he qualifies. Once, he was the greatest warrior of the Hydebarks, a tribe of the Arizona. Maniacal in battle. Sometimes he'd ambush Legion patrols by himself. When after several months we found and surrounded the Hydebarks camp, their chieftain raised a banner of surrender. The warrior, who was not yet Linnaeus, went insane with rage. He struck down his chieftain and attacked his own tribe.
Oh, wow. What happened when Lanius attacked his own tribe?
He killed 15 before they brought him down. He didn't die, obviously.
Obviously.
I had him tended to. He was maimed, most of his face torn off. It was days before he regained consciousness. When he did, I went to his bedside and showed him the helmet I'd had forged to cover his face. I said he could have it if he'd fight for me. He accepted, on condition that he be allowed to kill the surviving males of his tribe. I said, make it the adult males, and you have a deal.
Wow. He sounds more like a savage than a general. He sounds dangerous, but I still want to figure out where he's at.
Linnaeus is savage. Savagely loyal, too, but only to me. He has no love for my legion. But this has its uses. He has no attachment to his men, no compunction about battlefield losses. All he cares about is destroying the enemy. When another legatus or a centurion fails to achieve results, I send Linnaeus to make things right. His first step is to beat the failed commander to death in front of his assembled troops. Then he orders the ritual of decimatio.
What's decimatio?
It means decimation. But in ancient Rome, the word had a very specific meaning. A punishment for cowardice. The legionaries are lined up in ranks. Every 10th man steps forward and is beaten to death by his brothers. It instills a certain robust obedience.
Okay. Lanius will lead the assault on Hoover Dam. I feel like I remember Mr. New Vegas talking about that in one of his news broadcasts, but maybe I'm confusing it with something else again. Anyway, Lanius will lead the assault on Hoover Dam?
Yes. This time my legionaries will be more frightened of the commander behind them than the enemy before them. There will be no failure this time, no retreat. No years of gathering slaves and resources for another assault. With Linnaeus to drive the Legion forward, the dam will be taken. It will be our bridgehead across the Colorado.
Why did the Legion lose the first time?
It's not going to happen again. That's all I have to say about it.
Oh?
What else did you want to know?
Tell me about Vulpes Inculta.
Vulpes is the best of my frumentari. A remarkable individual from an unremarkable tribe south of the Utah. He was brought into the Legion as a boy, survived training, fought well enough as a legionary to be promoted to the rank of decanus. Then in battle against an unimportant tribe, he broke ranks and led his contubernium through a hole in their defenses to capture its chieftain. Well, his centurion wanted him crucified for disobedience, so I made him a frumentari.
What do the frumentari do?
Whatever I require. Infiltration, assassination, dramatic atrocities to break the spirit of the enemy, etc. They're mentally flexible. They operate behind enemy lines for extended periods, imitating the enemy's customs without becoming sullied. In all these things, Vulpes is a master.
Et cetera. I'm going to say that from now on. Et cetera.
What else did you want to know?
How did you capture Benny?
I'll hand it to that piece of shit. He was determined. He used some kind of old-world stealth device to get across the river in a Legion boat. Seems the device ran out of juice once he got here, but he was dressed like a legionary. He was caught just outside the weather station. See, thing is, he didn't change his hairstyle. To go to all that effort and fail because you're too vain to mush your hair.
Wow. It seems strange to me that he wouldn't have come across a stealth boy before in all of his conquering, but moving on. What happened after Benny was caught?
He was brought before me along with the platinum chip. That's how I knew he wasn't some kind of profligate infiltrator. Benny tried to sell me a story, but Lucius has a way of coaxing the truth out of captives. Everything just comes spilling out.
Among other things, right?
What else?
What do you think of the NCR?
Do you want my opinion as a former citizen or future conqueror? Actually, my opinion's the same either way. As a young man, I was taught to venerate President Tandy of Shady Sands, the founding mother of the new California Republic. Did you know her presidency lasted 52 years? And that her father, Aradesh, was the Republic's first president? Does that sound like a democracy to you? Or a hereditary dictatorship?
A little bit. President Tandy was voted into office each time. 52 years, though. I feel like term limits would have been a good thing, probably.
Because the council didn't dare oppose her. She was too popular. She had the people's love. So things ran smoothly, more or less. And as soon as she was gone, as soon as there really could be democracy, what happened then? Ever since losing its queen, the NCR has been weaker, more diffuse. Democracy has been its weakness, not its strength.
How is the NCR weak?
Greed runs rampant. The government is corrupt, accepting bribes from Brahmin barons and landowners to the detriment of citizens. The NCR is a loose conglomerate of individuals looking out for themselves. It's lost virtue. No one cares about the collective, the greater good. It's not built to last. I'm just hastening the inevitable.
Surely the NCR is a powerful foe, though.
Of course. The most powerful my legion has faced. Also the first to which I am ideologically opposed. Until now, every tribe I've conquered has been so backwards and stunted, enslavement has been a gift bestowed upon them. My conquest of the Mojave will be a glorious triumph, marking the transition of the Legion from a basically nomadic tribe to a genuine empire. Just as my namesake campaigned in Gaul before he crossed the Rubicon, so have I campaigned and will cross the Colorado.
Okay, let's talk about something else, also probably terrifying.
What else did you want to know?
What do you know about Mr. House?
I know he's a coward, hiding behind an army of robots ensconced in that tower of his like a wizard in one of those Grognak comic books. Some say he's a man, others a machine. I don't care. He's in the way. What else did you...
What role will regional powers play in the conflict?
I've analyzed the region's tribe to determine how they might be useful. I may tell you more at a later time, if it suits me.
Okay.
What else did you want to know?
How did you rise to power?
Ironically, I was born a profligate myself, a citizen of the NCR. My family lived not far from the Great Boneyard. After raiders killed my father, my mother sought the followers' protection. I was 2 years old. She found work at their library, cooking and cleaning. I learned how to read, and soon I was taking courses, free of charge.
You were a follower of the apocalypse? That seems so strange.
Oh yes, raised in that tradition. And the teaching stuck. I was taught it was my responsibility to bring the torch of knowledge to the wastes. I may have taken the torch part more literally than they intended.
Yeah? What changed you from a follower to a dictator?
When I was 20, the followers sent me east to Grand Canyon. It was my first expedition. Just me and a physician named Calhoun. As an anthropologist and linguist, my assignment was to learn the dialects of the Grand Canyon tribes. What a fucking waste of time.
Why would learning dialects be a waste of time? I mean, you could communicate with them.
If you think it's worthwhile to make smart people learn how to talk like backward savages, you're a follower of the apocalypse. Or an idiot. Anyway, we met up with a Mormon missionary who already knew a bunch of dialects. Joshua Graham. He was supposed to teach me. But before that went too far, the Blackfoot tribe captured us to hold us for ransom. They were a backward bunch. But the real problem was, they didn't know how to fight.
What was wrong with the Blackfoot?
The Blackfoot were at war with 7 other tribes, each just as pissant as they were. But outnumbered like that, they weren't going to last long. It's one thing to be taken hostage, another to be lashed to a sinking ship. So over Calhoun's objections, I decided to take certain steps.
What steps did you take?
I taught them how to use the guns they already had, how to strip and clean them, how to breathe when pulling a trigger, how to reload ammunition. They looked at me like I was some kind of a sorcerer. So I taught them how to make explosives and started drilling them on small unit tactics. If there's anything I learned as a follower of the apocalypse, it's that there's a lot of good information in old books.
What happened after you trained the Blackfoot?
Divide et impera, divide and conquer. I led the Blackfoot against the Ridgers, their weakest enemy. When they refused to surrender, I ordered every man, woman, and child killed.
Oh, gosh.
When next we surrounded the Kaibabs, and they likewise refused, I took one of their envoys to the Ridgers' village and showed him the corpse piles. This was new for the tribes, you see. They played at war, raiding each other, a little rape and pillage here, a little ransoming there. I showed them total warfare. Like I said, there's a lot you can learn from old books.
What happened to the tribes?
Kaibabs joined me, and the Fredonians after that. All the pissant tribes with names that should be forgotten. I knew from the start I'd need to eradicate this plague of tribal identities, replacing them with a monolithic culture, a uniform identity. So that's what I did once my confederation of tribes was large enough. I crowned myself Caesar and created a single great tribe, my legion. I sent Calhoun, the follower captured with me, back west with a message that I should not be interfered with. Joshua Graham, the Mormon interpreter, stayed with me and served as my first legatus.
And since forming the Legion, all you've done is conquer other tribes? It's pretty much, right?
That's right. Decades of warfare, absorbing lesser tribes, gathering power, forging the dross into a vast, razor-sharp scythe. My Legion's expansion has never ceased. Much of the Utah and Colorado and all of Arizona and New Mexico are mine. We have cities of our own, but nothing compared to Vegas. Finally, my Legion will have its Rome.
Okay, great.
What else did you want to know?
Why is Caesar's Legion so strange?
I used Imperial Rome as the model for my Legion precisely because it was so foreign, so alien. I'd seen what had become of the NCR's attempts to emulate the culture of pre-war America, the infighting, the corruption. Rome was a highly militarized autocracy that effectively integrated the foreign cultures it conquered. It dedicated its citizens to something higher than themselves, to the idea of Rome itself. In Rome, I found a template for a society equal to the challenges of the post-apocalyptic world, a society that could and would survive, a society that could prevent mankind from fracturing and destroying itself in this new world by establishing a new Pax Romana.
Yeah, let's not forget, though, that the Roman Empire did eventually fall. What does Pax Romana mean?
It means a nationalist, imperialist, totalitarian, homogenous culture that obliterates the identity of every group it conquers. Long-term stability at all cost, The individual has no value beyond his utility to the state, whether as an instrument of war or production.
So you'll destroy the NCR because you hate its inefficiencies?
No. I'll destroy it because it's inevitable that it be destroyed. It's Hegelian dialectics, not personal animosity.
Really? Not personal? Just a smidgen, probably? Hegelian dialectics? What are those?
How do I put this basically enough? It's a philosophical theory, the kind you might encounter if you took time to read some books.
Wow.
The fundamental premise is to envision history as a sequence of dialectical conflicts. Each dialectic begins with a proposition, a thesis, which inherently contains or creates its opposite, an antithesis. Thesis and antithesis. The conflict is inevitable, but the resolution of the conflict yields something new, a synthesis, eliminating the flaws in each, leaving behind common elements and ideas.
So what's dialectic about you and the NCR then?
The bombs wiped the slate clean. Human civilization descended to a level of ignorance that effectively set our cultural progress back to zero. The NCR has all the problems of the ancient Roman Republic: extreme bureaucracy, corruption, extensive senatorial infighting. Just as with the ancient Republic, it is natural that a military force should conquer and transform the NCR into a military dictatorship. Thesis and antithesis. The Colorado River is my Rubicon. The NCR Council will be eradicated, but the new synthesis will change the Legion as well, from a basically nomadic army to a standing military force that protects its citizens and the power of its dictator.
Yeah, but like what happens when you, the dictator, dies? There's a vacuum of power and
what else did you
infighting,
want to know?
and you just not give a crap because he's going to be dead by then. All right, well, I'm going to take the opportunity to pause things here today because I'm not sure how much longer Caesar's going to talk at me. But tomorrow we're going to pick back up here, continue talking to Caesar, probably explore a little bit more around the fort to see if I have any new dialogue from anyone, and then do something after that, obviously, because that's just how it's going to work. But anyways, as always, thank you so very much for watching. Please do keep yourselves safe, and I will see you again tomorrow with another new Fallout New Vegas video.